Boys that keep secrets don't get custard for dessert. Boys who get custard don't get secrets for dessert. What's up, everybody? It's TV's Halloween fucking special for 2022. The end of the trilogy, everybody. It's just a sad day. You all knew it was going to be a trilogy, and you all knew it was going to end today. So for the last few episodes, we've been watching recent horror movies that we've actually been excited to see. So let's not waste any time, everybody. Tonight's feature film is Halloween Ends. It's the end of a brand new trilogy of Halloween films, everybody. It started in 2018 with Halloween, which was a direct sequel to the original 1978 Halloween film. Last year was the second of the trilogy called Halloween Kills. That one was really great. We covered that one last year. And this year, Halloween Ends. And of course, these three films feature Jamie Lee Curtis reprising her role as Laurie Strode from the original. This particular film takes place 4 years later. Michael Myers has disappeared after the events of the second film. I definitely enjoyed it. It's very different from what you would expect from a Halloween film. I don't want to give too much away. I will tell you though, folks, one of the reasons I love this film is there is a sewer involved. And I'm going to just tell you that. You're going to watch the movie and you'll be like, that's what Captain Funeral was talking about. And if you love sewers as much as I do, you're going to be so glad there's a sewer. I'd like to see more sewer horror. I guess this film divided audiences quite a bit. There's a lot of people that hated this film. And just like any film, there's people that hated this film before it even came out. If you're a fan of the Halloween series, and if you've watched the last two films, I certainly recommend you check out this film and finish it off. They call it Halloween Ends, but I assume, I imagine in 10 or 20 years, they're probably going to revisit the story. Somebody's going to reboot the series, restart it, I love it when people say, like, why doesn't Hollywood come up with some new ideas? And I think to myself, how many fucking Dracula movies are there? How many reboots of the Frankenstein story have there been over the years? We've been rebooting those stories since the 1930s, and in some cases the 1920s. Why should Freddy Krueger or Michael Myers be any different? We're basically just spawning new characters for future generations to make new films, laying the foundations for a whole new crop of stories, folks. Seriously. You might grow up on parts 1 through 8, but 20 years from now, they're going to start it all over again. And you may even be around to see it, criticize it, and say, oh, it's not like the old one, it's not like the old one. But no one wants to see the old one, piece of shit. But all I care about ultimately is that I love the film. I thought it was really great. I thought it was really well done. I hope you check it out, and if you don't check it out, then you won't know if it's any good, but maybe you're a psychic, and you can say it's great. Check it out, everybody! It's TV's Halloween Special 2022 t-shirt. We were going to carve a pumpkin, but we decided that we couldn't carve any pumpkins better than this one. And I'm not going to carve that. That's too intricate. So we made a very limited run of these, and if you haven't got one, then you probably fucking don't deserve one. Moving right along, everybody. It's TV's recommended listening for 2022. Horror movies abound. We're going to start it off with Deadbolt, the self-proclaimed most dangerous band in the world. Shrunken Head, everybody. Originally released in 1993 on CD and didn't make its vinyl appearance until 2021. They play kind of a cross between rockabilly, surf, and punk. They kind of remind me of like the Cramps on Downers. So check it out. Up next we have Motorhead, March or Die. And you might be thinking to yourself, what's Motorhead got to do with horror? I recommend March or Die specifically because it has the song Hellraiser, which actually was used in the original Hellraiser Part 3. This is one of my favorite Motorhead records. Pretty much every Motorhead record is my favorite Motorhead record, depending on what mood I'm in. So, fun fact, the song Hellraiser is actually a cover of Ozzy Osbourne's song Hellraiser, which was co-written by Lemmy. Motorhead covered the song like the year after Ozzy Osbourne released the song on his album No More Tears. Alright, everybody, last but not least, we have Ghost with Hunter's Moon 7-inch. This is a song that appears at the end of the film Halloween Kills during the end credits. Ghost has always been a band that's been heavily influenced by horror films. So this 7-inch has the Hunter's Moon album version and then the film version of Hunter's Moon. I've only listened to the album, but I've heard that the film version is a little different. And it's on orange vinyl. I also have this other 7-inch of Hunter's Moon, but on the other side of this one is John Carpenter's Halloween theme song, updated for Halloween Kills. This one's on translucent red vinyl. So kind of neat in my opinion. Kind of neat collector's items, I guess, if you're into that kind of shit. Alright everybody, that's it for tonight. We're getting close to the end. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for participating in Halloween's Horror Fest. Thank you so much for hanging around. Definitely check out Halloween Ends. If you've been paying attention to the last 3 films, absolutely watch this one because, you know, it brings closure. You may like it, you may not like it. I don't really care if you do or don't because I have my own opinion. Say goodnight. Say goodnight and say Halloween Ends. Say goodnight and say Halloween Ends for now till somebody reboots it. Say goodnight and say
Happy Halloween, shithead!